crypto market is on the verge of something big. Got it? Verge. I'm so funny. But really, Verge, XVG. Today we are covering the coin that you requested. Price prediction, technical analysis, search trends, your emotions, everything in one short video. Is it possible? You betcha. Let's go. Thank you for still being a part of this video. Let me try your pulse. Yeah. Still fear. Well, at least it's not extreme fear, but it will be if we plunge to the lower sides of the market. In one of these videos we gotta look at Fear and Greed Index chart, but not today. Let's see, are you searching for Verge or are you not? You know, if you search for the term Verge, literally, we won't get much. There are many teams, companies, and things in today's world that are on the verge. Funny again. But XVG, as you can see, 1 year time span, we are getting something. And what is it? Well, maximum interest May of last year. Since then, only downside projector. I would say it like this. Here, your maximum interest, and then off we go to the lower sides. But here it will become interested, or let's say the opposite, disinteresting. You can see that on the second half of 2021 until that November, there was some spikes in your interest and people were still interested in XVG. Oh my god, I'm using too much word of XVG, interest. Here, let's say you thought, still having some kicks inside of you. But what came next? And this phase that we are living right now is total disinterest. Not zero. If you are requesting XVG, then somebody is interested, right? But check out that degradation of human interest in XVG, Verge, practically any cryptocurrency. How could you use this? Well, maybe, and just maybe, I'm not a financial advisor, this could be your opportunity. Because you can see that no one cares anymore. There are no spikes like we had in the second half of 2021. Nothing. Almost a flat line. One more time I'm stating, this could be a good buying opportunity if you have a stomach for more downside and if you have a long-term view. If not, stay out of it. But what is the big chart saying? My favorite, technical analysis, daily chart, XVG. You're still here? Well, you got my big respect. Daily chart, Verge versus dollar. What should we deduct from this beautiful chart? I mean, not beautiful. You know, it doesn't look beautiful at all if you are an investor. But, you know, I said it in the previous slide of search. Something that looks horrific maybe is a candy for someone else. Now, absolutely the primal downtrend that we started in the beginning of April, so 1 month ago, hasn't vanished. It's still alive. So this is looking horrific, if you want to know. So we need to break this trend line that is going to the downside to start a mild recovery. XVG hasn't even started that one. We are far from any recovery point. But at least, up until this point, this is a good thing. We are still respecting that line of support that is going to the downside. And it is still not broken. Yes, we are doing this deceptive move to the downside, but this is still not breaking more to the downside and making this line of resistance. We are still holding it, okay? And this is a pretty important trend line, even important than this one, because this one was established in January of this year. So many months now, we are above it. Quick conclusion, let's not break this line of support. Let's break this line of resistance. Easy and simple. Let me remove all of this and show you one more thing, or a few. If I draw this volume on the screen with this huge spike at the line of maximum resistance, and I'll show you soon the significance of it. Pay attention, this skyscraper is having everything to do with this point, and I mean literally everything. But this is not the topic of why I show you volume. It's because this volume is so small and insignificant that it doesn't give a real significance, let's say, to this downward move that we are having the whole month. We are having those horrific looking candles, but the volume is not showing that people are really selling and panicking or whatever. I like that we have green candles and little red ones here. So in reality, I wouldn't be surprised if we would break the downtrend pretty soon. Of course, we need more confirmation for that. But here comes the pinnacle of this video and my price prediction. Now pay attention, because after all this, I hope you concluded and you agree with me that XVG is a bearish looking coin. Of course, there is no bullishness inside of this coin. I mean, even a blind man can see that nothing positive is going on in the whole crypto space. Verge is no excluded, let's say, from that. So, are you ready? Here comes the Big Daddy. And you probably knew that this is the one we're gonna draw that will give you all of the answers that you need. This is 144 exponential moving average, my go-to one for the daily chart, and you can see why. If you can't, let me remind you. This is where that line of resistance and that huge skyscraper is coming into play. We are having huge buying power and huge selling among these zones of, well, let's say 0.014 or 0.015 in those regions. You can see how 144 smoothly rejected the upward momentum on XVG. Will it happen again? Probably. And this is where the price prediction is coming into play. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm giving you the point of maximum resistance in the coming weeks or months. If XVG turns bullish, short-term bullish I'm speaking, the level of 0.012 will make a huge problem. For now, you gotta be patient. XVG will not surpass 0.012 with easiness. My price prediction in the coming weeks, maybe even months, but that's too long of a time frame. In the coming weeks, when XVG turns its trajectory, break that line of resistance to the upside, it will go to 0.012. Currently we are standing at 0.008, so there is a room for the upside move. At that level, at 0.012, where the EMA of 144 days is standing right now, you should take some profits. Consider it. Watch this video in a few weeks. Days, I don't know how fast this will unravel, but resistance will be there. Verge is bearish, no different than others. For now, my price prediction 0.012, and that is if it's starting to recover, which at this point still hasn't. If you haven't, why don't you check out my video from a few months ago? We discussed Verge in a different crypto ecosystem and different market sentiment. Check it out. I'll see you in that one. Don't stay on the verge. You could fall. Ha ha ha. Funny again.